Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss about the rituals and festivals of Tamil Nadu folklores. In this module, we'll discuss about the cultural role of folklore in festivals, folk traditions, Karagatam, Kolatam, Parayatam and Villupattu, ritual practices and storytelling through folk arts. Now let's get into the introduction part. Tamil Nadu's festivals are more than celebrations. They are expressions of culture, spirituality and communal identity. Folklore plays a vital role in rituals, performances, songs, dance, and stories associated with major festivals. During Pongal and Jallikattu, traditional folk art comes alive, connecting the past with the present. What's folklore and festival like? Folklore binds rural communities through shared performances, reflects agrarian life, local deities, and ancestral customs. It reinforces values of gratitude, courage, and devotion. And let's see what is Pongal, which is basically a thanksgiving to nature and tradition. Overview of Pongal festival. Celebrated in mid-January as a harvest festival thanking sun god Surya and nature. Marks the beginning of Ulavar Tirunal, which is called Farmers' Day. Celebrated over 4 days starting from Bogi, Thai Pongal, Mattu Pongal and Kanum Pongal. Now let's see the folk elements in Pongal ritual. Karagatam, which is basically dancers balance pots filled with grains or water to honor Mariamman deity. Kolatam and Kumi, performed by women in the fields and homes accompanied by folk songs. Parayatam is played to mark the beginning of festivities or temple rituals. Villupattu, used to narrate folk stories, mythological tales and Pongal legends. What is the spiritual and social meaning behind it? It brings communities together through collective prayer, song, and celebration. It emphasizes gratitude, harmony with nature, and cultural continuity. Now, let's see what is Jallikat, the bull taming ritual and its folkloric roots. What is Jallikat? A traditional bull taming sport held during Mattu Pongal, during the third day of Pongal, celebrates the bond between farmers and cattle. Has a deep Dravidian cultural roots, symbolizing value, masculinity, and rural identity. Folk traditions around Jallikattu. Parayatam energizes the crowd before the bull run. Karagatam and Kolatam performed as a part of temple rituals and community celebrations. Folk tales about legendary bull tamers and divine bulls are retold through Villupattu and oral storytelling. Celebrations involve decorating bulls, prayers, and traditional games. The cultural symbolism represents the rural pride, strength, and courage, a contested tradition now at the heart of cultural identity movements. The role of key folk arts in ritual and festivals. Karagatam, performed during temple fests as offerings to rain goddess Mariamman, symbolizes devotion, fertility, and abundance. Kolatam and Kumi, it encourages community participation, especially by women. Dance during Pongal, wedding, Ratri, reinforcing joy and social bonding. Parayatam, it's a percussion-based mark beginning, endings, and announcements. A ritualistic and political expression of identity, particularly during Jallikattu. Villipot, used for narrating tales, spiritual teachings, and social messages, integral to temple festivals, Pongal gatherings, and night performances. Now, let's see Tamil Nadu folk tales and ritual storytelling. Folk tales and rituals. Legends of gods, village deities, saints, and farmers told during festivals. Stories of Pongal Arji, heroic bull tamers, and divine intervention form part of ritual fabric. The storytelling traditions are carried forward through oral transmission during celebrations, combine music, dance, poetry, and dramatization for immersive experience. The functions of folklore in rituals are: it explains the origins and meanings of rituals, reinforces ethical, agricultural, and familial values, it provides entertainment and education, especially for children and youth. Now, let's see the continuity and preservation of festival folklore. Modern relevance. Festivals continue to be platforms for folk artists and traditions. Folk performances now featured in school functions, cultural programs, and tourism festivals. The challenges are risk of commercialization and dilution of authentic practices, urban migration leading to decline in rural transformation. The efforts to preserve are documentation of rituals and performances, cultural institutions, NGOs, and Tamil Nadu government promoting folk arts. digital storytelling and videos spreading awareness to younger generations. Festivals like Pongal and Jallikattu are not only celebrations, they are living classrooms of Tamil Nadu folklore, where tradition, art, music, community spirit, coverage to keep the heritage alive and thriving. Thank you.